Hey Kath, remember that time we went traveling and we almost got divorced? Just because we wanted to separate the kids?
Yeah.
Good times, eh? Okay, bye. Did you like traveling when we went?
No,
Why?
because of my brother.
Don't.
Look what he's making.
Look.
Caught you on camera. Did you like traveling the world when we went?
Yeah,
What did you like best about it?
exploring.
This is the best day of my life.
Why?
The best boat in the world.
And then beating up your sister as well, right?
Yeah, also that.
So everybody wants to travel the world, right? It's a dream. So much that you don't even think about when you go travel the world for a long time. We went traveling the world in 2018 and there's a lot of things we did not expect that happened. Well, have you ever considered the trade-offs? You're asking me what trade-offs? There's a ton of trade-offs. We're gonna get right into that right now. Let's take you somewhere else. It's a little more beautiful than this. It's pretty beautiful though. Oh. Whew. Here we are. It's like I said, beautiful, right? Look at this. Planning for travel, that's a lot of work. I mean, you got to think of what to do with your house, what to do with your cars. What are you gonna do? Quit your job? You're gonna get a leave of absence. You got to look at like the countries you're gonna go to, the transportation there. If you're bringing kids, how are they gonna be educated? Childcare when you're traveling as well, and vaccines. And we're at hospital, the Thai clinic in Thailand, getting our booster shots from immunizations that we need to get. Just so much planning that's involved, but it's definitely worth it. Well, another thing is a lot of countries don't have grocery stores. I remember in Thailand, we were asking for a grocery store and they told me to go to 7-Eleven. They got lots of those, but that's not a grocery store. And you know the 7-Elevens here? What don't they have?
Slurpees.
They don't have Slurpees. No Slurpees. What the heck? Plus, so almost impossible to find alternative milks. I could find sometimes in the grocery store or like 7-Eleven, wherever, but I couldn't find it like at a coffee shop. So one time in Greece, I had to go get the milk, and then I ended up going to a coffee shop and say, hey, can you make my milk with this? And they're like, yeah, no problem. And in most countries that we went to, there was no dryers. It was just a washing machine. In some countries, you have to take your clothes to a laundry place. It's so weird. You drop your laundry off at some stranger's house, like on a street where there's really no houses and there's nothing. Do your laundry. You say, leave it here overnight, and you come and get it. Something I'm not used to. And they wash and dry your clothes, they fold your underwear, and they give it back to you. Well, maybe you don't even know if you're gonna get it back. And sometimes it's like really far away, hard to find, and you gotta drive there.
Driving in random alleys to try to find our laundry. It was pouring rain, so a lot of the streets are flooded, and there's scooters everywhere driving in it. We have no idea where we're going. But we need our laundry.
Another thing to consider is the holidays when you're traveling. Lots of countries don't celebrate the holidays that we celebrate, and how do you explain this to your children? Like at Christmas time, how do you explain like Santa only brings like small gifts or money gift cards because you can't carry stuff around the world with you? They can't get, an Xbox or whatever, some big thing.
We're going to be donating to the Salvation Army to give presents to families in need, like that don't have presents. Wake up and there's no presents under the tree. That's heartbreaking. That's so sad.
A lot of places don't celebrate Halloween though. How do you take them trick-or-treating? No costumes. And finding birthday cakes in other countries is difficult as well. A lot of places don't make cakes. So we were in 2 Asian countries with my kid's birthday. It was almost impossible to find a bakery. Whoa! At some point in your travels, you're gonna get lost. And it's going to be frustrating, and that's just all part of it. 15 hours on the plane, trains, and now we got to catch another train in Paris to another place, and we can't read anything, and we have no idea right now what we're doing, and we're exhausted. We're at each other's throats.
Real life travel.
Probably after we figured it out, a 15-20 minute trip, we turned it into 3 hours.
There's a maze system of trains everywhere. It's hard to figure it out.
Crazy.
Thank goodness for signs and a little bit of High school French?
And then there's
That's not helping me yet.
There's many different types of tickets to buy. The subway system there, the train system is very complex. To save money buying train tickets, and we bought the wrong ones. And nothing was in English, and nobody spoke English. We tried to ask people for help, and they just couldn't communicate with us. And then after like 3 or 4 months of traveling, you kind of get a little bit sick of seeing tourist attractions like this. Like, how many castles can you see, right? I think we're getting all fortress and castle and out.
Done.
Don't get me wrong, that's why you go traveling. You want to see history, you want to experience the other countries. After a while, you just want to have normal days. You just want to get up and do whatever you want. You don't want to have to go see something touristy. Another thing is the inconveniences of traveling. So something like theft, that's very inconvenient. We were robbed in Thailand. And then another thing is having no access to your credit card or money when you get to another country because it's been blocked. Well, that's one thing after another. We're trying to get money out of the bank machines here. And every tourist here is having problems. Nobody can get money. And we got robbed in Thailand, so we have no emergency cash. It's kind of and a lot of the public bathrooms around the world are kind of sketchy, and some you have to pay for.
Just paid 20 cents for one of the filthiest bathrooms I've ever been in. Oh my God. And I'm not used to the squatty potty thing. So I'm like completely out of my element. See below, you have to squat in that. Ugh.
Others are like super clean, like in Japan.
Oh my God, I love the bathrooms in Japan. They're so clean, heated toilet seats, everything. It's best.
Then some use like toilet paper and others use just water. It's just crazy. That's things you just don't think about. Another big thing is you miss the comforts of your own home. Like being at home in front of your TV, your bed, and some of the places you go to are just horrendous. This place we rented on Airbnb, and you think, by the looks of it, even the video I just took, looks really good. Not so much. They don't, the pictures don't show the smells and the bugs, and it wasn't a great place. And then other places are just amazing, but you still miss home. You always miss your bed, and you miss your TV and your own personal space. It's just another thing to consider when you're traveling the world. When you go traveling with children, they're with you 24/7. You have to worry about their education and take care of them, but they can drive you nuts because they just want to get in trouble. Let's go ask them and see how our kids did. Remember when we traveled and we had to separate you guys, put one in the front seat and one in the back seat of the car?
Yeah.
And you guys were a pain, and we almost got divorced because of you guys. So we were in...
Can you stop?
Lie.
Lying!
Lie.
It's not true.
Well, there you have it. I guess they don't even remember. Whoa. Don't get me wrong. Travel is amazing. You get to see things like this.
Such a great experience. Oh my God, it's unreal. They're
Experience of a
wild.
lifetime?
There's a bunch of them. Absolutely.
They come up to you like you're their friend, or like a dog. And this, kidding me? We get to walk with elephants. Stay in the shot. Look at
I
that.
want to be caught up.
Look at that. Aren't we lucky?
We're so lucky.
And oh yeah, if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button for more fun videos.